It feels unfair to have a military conversation but not a word about tanks, so we plan to fill the gap with an interesting description of the American M1A2 Abrams tank. Let's see how the tank serves the purpose of the best military tank of the age. If you want to know the working, manufacturing, and all about the M1A2 Abrams, stick to the end. Before we move further, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button if you enjoy the content. The legendary M1A2 Abrams is a third-generation American main battle tank. The very first of the M1 series touched military ground back in the 1980s, and the M1A2 version came out in 1992 after the M1A1 Abrams. Chrysler Defense designed the tank, and it was built in the Lima Army Tank Plant Manufacturing Center. The name Abrams came from the U.S. Army General Creighton W. Abrams, Jr. of the Vietnam War. There are further subversions of the M1A2 tank that slightly differ in their features, but share the same appearance. The main motto was to design the tank in a thin structure to keep it as low to the ground as possible. This helps to hide the tank from the enemy's eyes. As compared to the previous versions of the M1 Abrams, the M1A2 is heavier, weighing 68 U.S. tons, and it is also slower. However, it is more advanced in technology. Moving on, the tank has the following measurements: 32 feet in length, 12 feet in width, and 8 feet in height. This size makes the tank about 2 to 3 feet above the height of an ordinary man. Coming to the materials, the tank is made up of sturdy, rolled homogeneous armor RHA steel plates. Adding on, the composite armor used in the tank is chobham. This armor is a patterned arrangement of metal plates and ceramic blocks. Now that we have already done a general overview of the outside, let's move on into the inside features of this grand M1A2. The tank has Caterpillar tracks made up of steel and rubber pads. There is a single drive sprocket with gear teeth at the back of the tank that helps rotate all 7 wheels. Besides that, there is shock-proof suspension in the wheels to make it through the rough and hilly terrains. Coming to the engine, the tank has an AGT 1500 engine that can run on different fuels. But most specifically, the tank uses jet fuel. Although the engine is highly efficient and can bear heavy loads, it requires coolers on both sides of the engine that helps to cool down the engine to prevent it from overheating. Other than that, the tank is covered with armored plates called side skirts. These plates protect the wheels from any outside attack. The tank has an average fuel capacity of about 504 gallons. A high amount of fuel is required to perform various activities like shooting, aiming, maneuvering through various obstacles, and for many other war activities. The tank can run about 42 miles per hour with an average consumption of 1 gallon per 0.6 miles. As tanks are designed for military purposes, the firing range is one of the most considered features while manufacturing a tank. Talking about the firing range of the M1A2 Abrams, a 120mm shell can hit a speed of 3,500 miles per hour with a range of 2 miles. One of the most important parts of the tank is the turret. On the front of the turret, there is a 120mm smoothbore cannon M256 gun that allows a 120mm shell to pass through. Next to it, there is a smaller coaxial machine gun and another machine gun on top of the turret. This turret can rotate to 360 degrees within 9 seconds. There are a few bustle racks where all the crew places all the equipment other than the shells that are kept in a large compartment at the back of the tank. The Abrams defense system includes smoke grenade launchers at the sides of the tank that produce smoke on the action. The smoke helps to hide the tank from the enemy during the ongoing operation. Besides that, there is a seal between the turret and the lower body of the tank that protects the crew from any chemical warfare. At the time of manufacturing, the cost was around $6 million per tank, but now the estimated price for the M1A2 Abrams is around $8 to $9 million. Currently, there are about 4,400 M1A2 tanks in use by the U.S. Army, and the other 400 are in use by the Marine Corps. Apart from that, the U.S. has also sold its M1A2 Abrams to Kuwait and Saudi Arabia. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more upcoming videos like this. What did you think about the legendary Abrams M1A2? Please let us know in the comments. Also, please don't forget to like and share the content, and don't forget to subscribe. And if you'd like to see more videos about some of the most feared military war machines, hit the bell button to get notifications.